All right, ready to get underway. Here's the left fielder, Jo Adell. Fastball for a strike. And the home opener is underway. Drilled out towards left center field. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Trout. Adames, the throw to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Brent Rooker, the next to hit for the Angels. Roop measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a curveball, a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider. Strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
No, that's a foul ball.
And that skips in the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 down, base is empty. And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe. Yastrzemski. And that is that. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Balls.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lee on at first, nobody out. That one kicks away from the catcher. Lee into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here comes Christian Yelich. Just missed. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
That's a ball.
Next pitch is outside. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
Take your base.
I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And here is Matt Chapman.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Pitch misses there. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. That's outside, and that's ball one. High fly ball out to left field. Adele moves under it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Back here at Oracle Park, here's Royce Lewis. Roop back to work. And that's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that's in the dirt. Now he steps off to reset. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Runner at first with no outs here. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings through that one.
2-2.
That one inside. 3-2 now. Fitzgerald. There's one.
On the tag.
Back to first, and that is a double play. Cody Clemens, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 strike.
Yastrzemski. Long run into the gap. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Ivan Herrera. And a rope into center field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Willy Adames swings through it for strike one. The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed.
That's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Herrera aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to Young. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Just missed. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2.
2 balls.
In
1
the
strike.
dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And a pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter now, Tyler Fitzgerald. And there's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. That's down and in. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And that one fouled off. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here! Grand slam! He unloads on that one, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 5-1. And now it's Christian Yelich. Ripped to short. Yelich out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one outside. 1-0.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Clemens makes the catch, and welcome back to the ballpark. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Just missed. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Paul DeJong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss as he was late. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here's Joe Adell. Ripped, but it curls foul. Chopped left side. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, out, double play. Just got it there in time. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. Adames throws to first in time. And that set for the bottom of the third. So here's Wade now. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Singled and scored his first time. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Ground ball right side could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Willy Adames stands in. Connor Brogdon taking over on the mound. Fly ball down the line. Rooker snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Yastrzemski stands in but two away as he takes a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. He's in there. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Outside. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Rooker squeezes it, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now Brent Rooker. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Safe at second. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Logan O'Hoppe. And a foul ball. Rooker stands at second with no outs. Up and in, and that is ball 1. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. And a 1-2. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Runner at second, nobody out. That misses, and it's 3-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Yastrzemski makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Two on with 1 out. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Strike.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. And that's fouled off. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Cody Clemens, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 0 for 1. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Strike. Whew.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That just misses, and a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Candelario at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That should get the dugout going. And now they're out in front. It's 6-5. Adele stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Flores brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. There's the strike.
Well, these Giants putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And there's 1 down. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
Flores, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. Strike.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Yelly stepping into the box now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air to left center. Trout sizing it up. And the inning is over. Back here in San Francisco, we go to the top of the 5th. And now batting Mike Trout. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Angels, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there.
It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
Rooker lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. On the corner for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The 2-1. That one's carrying. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. Right through there for a strike. Strike 2. Man at first, one away. And now maybe extra bases. Trout around second on his way to third. And that's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found
Chapman slings it across.
Yep,
now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Foul!
O'Hoppe on at second with 2 down. Tapped softly on the ground. Sends it to Flores. That ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. Brogdon back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 7-6. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 2. New pitcher now, Danny Coulombe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That clips the corner. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
And there's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Going back. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. And up next for San Francisco, Willy Adames. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Mike Yastrzemski up here. swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. First
Ball
pitch,
inside.
and it just misses. Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That
Nope,
one just
that's
missing inside. And it's 1-2. Clemens gets his lead at first with nobody out. Out to center. Lee under it. And there's one away. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. Strike one.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. First and second, 2 outs. Trout, the next to hit. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
Oh. 2-1.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball inside. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Flores in the box now, takes strike 1. And it's even up. With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Jansen fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Trout settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's Christian Yelich. The MVP in 2018, the runner. There goes the runner. Pitch misses.
One ball, no strike.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss.
One ball, one strike.
Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. And Yelly leaves the yard. It's 8-7. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Hit in the air, right field. And that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. A little bit low.
Ball one.
Whips it across. One out. A key out to start the 7th. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. Check swing, called strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Lee has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Royce Lewis, the next to hit for the Angels.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hit. It's not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Clemens up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And fouled off. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And the Halos jump out in front. It's 10-8. Next to hit, Jamer Candelario. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Check swing, no appeal. Swing and a miss, struck it out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back here in San Francisco, the man they call Late Night Lamont steps in. So a lefty out of the pen, Brock Burke.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Adele calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 3. Pulls that one foul. Burke, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2014. Inside, and 1-1.
1 strike. Hey! 1-2.
Out to short, to Young. Jump throw, on the money, nice play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle to Young. Tosses to first, and they get Adames for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Paul DeJong. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now the left fielder, Joe Adell. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. That one not close. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. They say it went.
It's been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Gerard Encarnacion. Burke back to work. Slap the other way, foul. That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
1-1.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his.
Hunter Strickland gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Tying run at the plate. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-2.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
In the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. The tying run at the plate. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. 1 away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least.
DeJong. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Flores stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down looking. We go to the ninth, and now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. One out, base is empty. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That's in there. That's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. So they bring on the veteran, Justin Topa.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now it's Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to DeYoung. Got him. Double play just when they needed it most. What a finish.